What's going on, Graveyard? Welcome back to Riverbend Springs. We are bright and early. I guess not so much bright, dark and early here on the farm. It is now December. We are just finishing up giving the cows some water. They still got a hay bale in there. So I definitely ended up buying more hay than we were going to need to take care of them for the winter. But it is what it is. It'll get used no matter what. Believe we have a selling day? No. Not until December. Or January. So next month we will be selling. But this month we've got some cultivating to do. So we are going to hop right in to the Agco White. Get hooked up to the cultivator and head on over. We will be cultivating fields 4 and 5, and then we will probably head to February, or not February, January. God, got my months all mixed up. So, we got the cultivator, got our tractor. Let me just, for peace of mind, yeah, 4 and 5. So this one and that one. I'll be doing it myself, so it's just going to be a big time lapse. Get everything GPS on. We're all lined up. And away we go. So we're going to cultivate this and the other field, as I've said now probably 3 or 4 times. Basically we're just cultivating this cover crop under, so then that'll act as the first layer of fertilizer for us. And we'll head into January. We'll do some sales because we've got plenty of stuff to sell. And I don't want to drive over that. I should not have turned that far. I don't want to risk ruining that, so we're gonna make this a lot more difficult than it needed to be because I made a poor choice in which way I wanted to turn. Alright, let's get lined up. Go ahead, we'll just drop it down. So we'll go into January, we'll do the selling. See how much money we end up with. Go on from there. There's supposed to be some snow in the forecast. However, temperatures aren't supposed to go below freezing. I am just taking all of the long routes today. Temperatures aren't supposed to go below freezing, so I don't know if it'll end up being snow or just kind of like freezing rain, or maybe some sleet. But so if there's some snow, we'll maybe do some snow removal, and then we'll probably cultivate field number 9 next month, just to give us something to do aside from taking care of the cows. And that will basically be what we do for this episode. Just kind of talking to get through this first trip on the headland here before I head into a time lapse. The time lapse will be doing both fields. So we just got the first trip around the headland done. Gonna spin around here and get lined up for the second trip, and I will see you guys on the other side of the time lapse. Alright, we are just about finished up here. Got this little bit, and then I just gotta grab that small thing there. Small little bit that got missed. Looks like there might be some here. Nope, we're all good. Alright, so we'll go hit this. Alright, so cultivating done for the month of December. So we can go ahead, park this over here. We'll unhook that. We'll go ahead, park the tractor. Close that up. All done before 8 o'clock. I guess we still got 2 fields. So we'll pick those up in the next month. So I think with that said, I will see you guys in January. Alright guys, it is January now. We slept in a little bit this morning since we knew there wasn't a whole lot to do. We're going to go ahead and sell off the wheat. Prices aren't looking super favorable, but they are still not horrible. And the farm needs the money, so we can't afford to hold out and hope for better prices at this point. Because if we want to get paid, Walter needs to get paid. So we are taking this first load to, I believe it is the grain silo. We'll check here at the stop sign. Did I do wheat? I did do wheat, didn't I? Okay, well the wheat has to go to Goldcrest Valley. So we'll get this taken over. We gotta sell corn first, because we have to be able to rent the train for Goldcrest Valley. On second thought, how much do we have? We barely have... We don't even have 25,000 liters. So let's go ahead. We're just going to find the next best place. 1201. Grain Barge Terminal 2, which is back that way. So, okay. Little misstep there. I meant to load corn, and instead I loaded up on wheat. So, we are going to sell the wheat here at the grain barge terminal. Oh, which one is that? Where do I gotta look? Okay, we're going over there. So we're doing a little backtracking here. Is my turn signal on? My turn signal is on. Alright, well, I need to turn here anyway. So we'll go ahead and turn. And now turn signal's off. So we need to sell off all of the wheat, all of the corn, and I gotta see the parsnips. We're gonna be selling those off as well. We are cleaning house on all of our inventory, aside from the hay. And hopefully we can have a good chunk sitting in the bank account following the sell-off. To do the parsnips, we need to first make enough money to hopefully buy the auger system, or not auger, like the chute system that I want to use to pick them up and launch them into the trailer rather than have to do 1 bucket, 2 bucket, 3 bucket, 4. And from there, we can hopefully then afford to also upgrade the trailer. So let's see what we got here with this first load. 8,000 liters of wheat. Money's going up. Keep going, keep going. Let's see, 12,000. Just shy of 12,000. We made $9,600 off of that. I will send this into a time lapse of selling proportions, and let's find out what we're going to end up with in the end. Alright, so this is going to be the rest of the wheat. Let's see what we are sitting at now. $30,701 following the sell-off of all of our wheat. So from here, we have two options. We can either... I think the pickup for the parsnips is going to be like 32 or 36,000 to buy it. I'll have to check at the store. Or we could upgrade trailers and start selling the corn. I'm more inclined to go with that second option of getting a bigger trailer. Hopefully we have enough. I have not looked at trailer prices. But we get a bigger trailer, and then we can start selling the corn, which should go quicker since we'd have a bigger trailer, and then get into the parsnips after the corn. So I will see you guys over at the store, and we will determine what we're going to do there. Alright, so we're here at the store, and they'll be willing to give us $7,528 for our current trailer. But before we sell that, we should make sure we can afford a different trailer. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the sale, so we'll have to check out over here. So this is what we got. So no matter what, we're going up. We'll have... How much bigger is the class trailer? Quite a bit. I would like to get up to this one. The cramp. Which we could. We have enough. My only issue with that, with this trailer, is I don't think that the vegetable harvester can get over the top with it. With this setup, which we can't even afford that setup, so we don't have to worry. What is making this? Oh, 35.5, yeah. So we sell our current trailer and we upgrade to this trailer. So it can hold, doesn't tell me. I don't know how many liters, but we're going from, let's see. I think we have this one as big as it'll go. So we're going from 8 meters squared or cubed, right? Yeah, I think that's cubed. To 20. So we're a little over doubling our space. So we're gonna go ahead and sell that trailer. The Farm Tech. It's done us well. And we are going to buy the Kremp trailer. Krempe? I don't know how to pronounce that, not gonna lie. Let's go with the green one. And we will buy. So, we made money, and then we spent more money. I guess we made, or spent right about what we made in total, didn't we? Between selling the trailer and the grain. But now we've got a bigger trailer, which will make harvests easier, and it'll make this upcoming sell-off easier. But now we have to make enough money to hopefully be able to buy the pickup for the parsnips, which I forgot to look at how much that's going to be. Let's see. Where is that at? Let me just pull off to the side of the road here. That way I don't end up hitting something. Be responsible. I'm trying to remember where that's at. Is it in miscellaneous? No. Okay, well, it's not down here. Is it belt systems? There it is. The forage pickup. Ooh, it's 65,000. I thought it was like 35,000. Ugh. So that could be an issue. I don't think we're going to make that much money off of the corn. So we may just be getting a bucket, and this may be very painful for me. I guess, with that being said, I will see you guys once we're done selling corn and figure out what we can afford to do. Okay, so if it wasn't obvious, we did not make enough to buy the forage pickup. So here's what I've been thinking. I do not want to have to pick up all of these parsnips with the teeny tiny bucket that I'm gonna get if I do it with the tractor. We also cannot afford to buy a bigger tractor with a bigger bucket, nor can we currently afford to buy the forage pickup. So I've had to talk to Walter, and he is not standing behind me. Don't look. He is currently at the bank securing a $40,000 loan to get us enough money to buy the Forage pickup. We will have to make a $5,000 payment every single month until it is paid off, which means that I basically have to stay and help Walter until this for sure gets paid off. I'm not going to do it where we use it, buy what we need, make the money, and then immediately pay it off. I don't want to do that because that feels like cheating, but the loan is going to allow us to do what we need to. I actually need this tractor. It's going to allow us to do what we need to be able to do. So, with that being said, I'm going to head over to the store. Walter's going to meet me there, and we are going to pick up the Forage pickup. Alright, so we have just picked up the Forage pickup, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Forage pickup. Obviously, as you can see, it is a mod, which means that I will begin linking it down in the description below. I guess not linking it, but giving credit to the mod maker, whoever that may be. We managed to get one in John Deere green, and as you see, we are now down to just over $13,500, but that should start going up, and by should I mean it will go up, because we're about to sell all of the parsnips. I did not address it before, but as you can see, it is also snowing. And let me get to the stop sign here, and then I'll go back to the screen I was on. So as you see, we now have a $40,000 loan under Walter's name for the farm. And this money has been used to fund the purchase of this, which is going to make hopefully more than what it cost us to buy it immediately. And we will begin paying that loan off. As I said, $5,000 a month is the payment, and we will pay that every month. Don't know why I just repeated that, until it is paid off. And the loan is going to allow us to first of all buy this, and then buying this is going to allow us to sell the parsnips, and selling the parsnips is going to allow us to have enough funds to make it through till the next time we can sell. So I'm sure someone might be upset with the method, because this is kind of supposed to be like a challenge, but I'm not completely looking at it that way. So I'm doing what we had to do to keep the farm moving forward instead of laterally. How do I want to go about doing this? Does this tractor even have enough power for this? Okay, yeah, it only takes 90 horse to do this. So I need to get this tractor backed in. I hope it's short enough. I thought it was shorter. That would really put an even bigger wrench into things if it is too tall for this. 'Cause then I am genuinely screwed. We will put the pipe out. Oh man, that is tall. Can I bring that down, like, at all? What am I able to control here? Oh, that's what I'm controlling? Ooh. I'm guessing that's not gonna just phase through. Absolutely not. Okay, new problem. Well, we can lower it. Still too low. Or too tall. Are we gonna have to sell the shed to be able to sell the product? Let's see if this will work. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Alright. We're getting somewhere with it. Okay, so we got a full load. Obviously, this is less than ideal. But I will start a time lapse of selling this, and I will catch up with you guys at the end of it. Alright, well, this has taken a while. So, what was going to be a time lapse is now going to be a jump cut because of how long this is taking. And I will catch up with you guys when everything is done. Okay, so as you can see, we are not using the Forage or pickup or the Forage pickup anymore. We made some mistakes, so we had to take the Forage pickup back to the store and beg for a trade-in, and they graciously took the Forage pickup back, seeing as it had only been an hour or so. And we instead have now got a set of conveyor belts to do the job. They're getting it done just fine. It's a lot easier on the bank account. Looks like they need to be adjusted so that we can get the rest of this. So I will go here. Turn off conveyor belt, lower that down, go here. Oh, I gotta drive this one. Oh, maybe just doing that. Nope. Alright. Oh yeah, what could go wrong? We're gonna unhook. We're going to detach that, get out, grab this one, put it right about there. Now let's go ahead and try and center this. Get as much picked up. Well, we'll offset to this side. That way, if worst comes to worst, we only have to move it one time instead of two if it splits the difference. So we turn, lower that. Come on. Suck that in. Go forward. Turn back up. Turn. Pull forward. We'll hook up. We will extendo that out as far as it's going to go. And then we'll go up as far as we can go. Which looks to be right about there. And then we got to move this tractor here. get it all lined up. Hopefully underneath. Looks to be underneath. We come back over here. Unfold. And turn on. And hopefully that stops when it's full. It fills to 20,000 liters. So I'm gonna stand here, and once it gets close. Okay, so it is gonna stop. Cool. All right. So we will now take this over to the sell point, and I will see you guys when I'm back here on the farm. Alright, so we're back over here at the farm, getting more parsnips loaded in. This will probably be the last load, I would assume. This is honestly going, like, pretty good. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there just watching this go. I don't use conveyors that much. Like, I tried to use conveyors to do the rocks to the cement factory in my other save, and they refused to work. I don't know if I just wasn't doing something right, but I couldn't get them to work. I might just be dumb. It's incredibly possible. I don't think that I had them hooked like this, so that could have been what was keeping it from working. But this is working just fine. Alright, so we are going to have to move. Either that or it's full, but I doubt that it's full. Yeah, we're not full. Just gotta readjust here. Also, the snow is not really accumulating. Seeing as we are not doing nearly as good on these parsnips as I was thinking that we were going to do. I hope that it doesn't accumulate, because we don't have money for snow removal. Like, at all. Pull that back in. I guess we can lower it. Bring it in. Turn off the conveyor. We will detach from that. And then back up over this way. And we'll switch over to this one. Get this one readjusted. I want to get this as close into this corner as I can. Bring this one in. Is that gonna... Okay, cool. Oh, it threw it way off. Well, we're going to hope for the best. Go ahead and get this raised back up. Extend that out. Up. We will turn the conveyor belt on. Oh, please don't dump off. I turned it back off. I don't know if it would dump, because I don't want to just make another pile. Okay, so it wouldn't just dump it to the ground, at least not inherently. Maybe if I had not shut it off, it would have. I don't know. Not really looking to find out. I'm already dreading having to do this next season. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to move this back further. Oh, are we full? I mean, obviously we're full. That's the only reason it would stop. Yeah. And it's not the only reason, but there was still plenty around it. So, this will be the third load of parsnips. And I will see you guys when I get back here. So we're almost done getting this cleared out. Just a little bit left here. This should not make a full trailer load. I would guess there's probably only going to be maybe 5,000 liters. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to move it again. Oh, well, we're already over 5,000 liters, so I guess I was off on that. Alright, well, we'll get that moved. Now I gotta come in here and move these again. Did we get that all picked up? Alright, we got it all picked up. And it's not dumping out the end. So we can just get in our tractor here. Back on up. If we could get under it. And it'll finish dumping that in. Alright, so that is the last of the parsnips to be sold. And I will once again see you guys when I get back. Alright, so now that we're back at the yard, as you can see, there is some tidying up to do. We also still have to give some water to the cows. So I am going to time-lapse this little bit of work, and then we'll be wrapping up for the day. So I will see you on the other side of the time lapse. All right, so we are wrapping up our day here at 4:35. It is still snowing in January. You know, normal time for snow to come down. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you like the episode, go ahead, give it a like. If you want to stay up to date with the series, go ahead, hit me with a subscribe. It's much appreciated. Words hard. If you enjoyed the video, I think I said that already, but if you enjoyed the video and got any ideas, comment down below. Let me know. With all that being said, though, until the next one, have a good one. So yeah, as you could see there, look both ways before crossing train tracks. I am going to cut this out of the initial video, but you will see this in the bloopers at the end, because, man, that was something.